So as some of the more perceptive of you might have noticed, it's been a little while since I posted a video on this channel, and I just wanted to make a little quick something to explain why that is and formally apologize for the lack of content that's been coming from this channel. So a couple of months ago I had some serious trouble with my computer and it was pretty much completely unusable. I had to restart the whole thing from scratch and it was a whole deal. And in retrospect I probably should have bought a new one. But that whole drama has since prohibited me from being able to make videos, in that all my content disappeared and all the actual ability to record the voiceovers that I needed, specifically for the in-depth series, couldn't be done. So now that that's all past and I've worked a way around that, I've found a way to make new content without doing it the way I used to do it. So I deeply apologize, but that's why there's been such a huge gap between the last in-depth episode and the forthcoming one. But in a way, having this break has been a really good thing, because it's given me time to finish all the scripts for the in-depth reviews. So there's not going to be a huge waiting period anymore for Doctor Who in-depth reviews, because they're all written. So now all it takes is just for me to record them and edit them together and put them online. And then you will be able to hear my full thoughts and opinions and critical analysis on the first series of Doctor Who. So obviously the next one to come out will be Aliens of London World War III. And I'm hoping to get that out before the end of this month. I'm hoping. I'm not going to promise that, but that's what I'm hoping for. But once that's out, I'm going to try and get into a regular routine of 2 videos a month. I know that doesn't sound like a lot compared to most other people. I mean, a lot of people are posting 2 videos a week. But just while I'm sorting things in my personal life, my professional life, that's just as much as I can promise. That will be the minimum. You know, I will, if I have the time and have things to talk about, I will be more than happy to do more than that. But that's where I'm sitting at for a minimum. They will not all be in depths. I will not promise everything I do to be in depths, because I know not everybody likes written content, and I'm sure there's some people who have subscribed to the channel because of the fan edits I've done. Which, by the way, a huge thank you to the people that have subscribed to this channel. I know there's not a huge amount of you at the moment, but it takes a lot of time to make these things, and I really enjoy making them, but the fact that I can make them and there is any small number of people enjoying them is just so rewarding, so I thank you so much for that. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get some more reviews, some more off-the-cuff stuff, maybe some things about myself, maybe all sorts of stuff I'm going to try and do on this channel twice a month, twice monthly at the bare minimum. With all the house cleaning out of the way, I wanted to mention something just about the in-depth series and what the plans are for it. So if you haven't checked it out, you should, because it's great. But for those of you who have checked it out, it's you can probably tell that it is a written critical analysis of Doctor Who episodes. And at the moment I'm going through the revived series from Rose up through to the end of the first series is as far as I've got at the moment. The plan is to eventually cover the whole of the revived show, mostly just because the revived show is just, at this point, what most people know and have seen and are familiar with and want to hear about, and I have no problem with that, because, you know, as a fan of the classic show and the revived show, I can see the merits and shortcomings of both, and I love them both equally. It's all one show in my head. If anybody's wondering if I will do the classic show, probably I will do some things from classic show, but I won't promise to do the whole thing. And some of them will also be a lot shorter than the ones I'm doing for the new show, just because, again, there's a lot of episodes of classic show that I don't feel like have as much to sink your teeth into. You know, like Time and Running, for example, I'm not going to spend a 20 to 30 minute video talking about the really deep and meaningful, you know, things that the Pip and Jane Baker were writing about in that script, because I'm pretty sure they aren't there. Anyway, the other thing I've done in the time off from making videos is I've also actually rewatched all of Series 1 again, partially in part of writing more notes about the season, but also because I was just showing it to someone who hadn't seen it before, and we were watching it together for the first time. And I've had a couple of changed opinions, which is it's a good thing, really. You know, it was mostly for things that I hadn't written about yet. So the videos, or the video reviews that I've still done, still stand for the most part. The only big thing I would change about the videos I've already done is I would probably give Rose a better score. I think I was a little bit harsh on Rose. Rose is actually really entertaining. It's actually really good, and there are problems with the plot. You know, there are things that don't work. I still think that Nestine's plan is complete nonsense, but at the same time, because you're seeing so much of it through Rose's eyes, it's kind of okay to get away with that. I'd probably bump Rose up to an 8 out of 10 if I did that video again. But anyway, yeah. So that's just a little update on what's going on my channel. Again, a huge thank you to everybody who subscribed and people who are interested in what I'm doing. And I will, again, try to have the Aliens of London and World War III video up by the end of the month. Hopefully that upload will pave the way for a new slate of videos coming out on this channel. Anyway, that's enough from me for now. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you really soon. Bye.